Welcome to the Pagan Playground Random Book Review. And this I got at the Will for a whopping $1 bill. I was going to fix my do. I'm gonna pop a door here. And this is Hymalayan salt crystal lamps. And I don't know if you can see, but way up yonder I do have one. I got for $5 at Walmart. And this book kind of refers more to like electric ones, yet the way they have certain, they kind of refer to the electric ones generally, but when they use them in examples of other things, it's like, well, wouldn't that be better with like a tea light one? So I got a tea light one. They do have electric. Either way, they work the same. And it's for healing, harmony, and purification by Clemence Lefebvre. I can't speak French, but whatever it is in French. And I read this in an afternoon. You know, fairly big print. It's kind of set up kind of like a young adult book. That sort of size font and almost that kind of diagrams. The diagrams are simple, but they're still fairly clear without being like kiddish. Ugh. Some of them, especially in the beginning, I kind of had to giggle at some of the promises the author made. I mean, actual promises, like it'll cure your gout, you know, kind of the sort of properties of these lamps are kind of cure all of certain things, and I'm like, not quite. It's a chunk of salt. So some of that was kind of funny. It's kind of like an infomercial for salt lamps. It's like, buy now, and this will do this, and this will do that, and $9.95. It has that sort of feel to it. So you're reading it kind of with your tongue in your cheek, but the information is very interesting, especially when it goes into like the ways it's used in like spiritual practices, like doing the chakras, which was kind of, is it chakra or chakras? Relaxation techniques, feng shui, dowsing, the different spiritualities, kind of like the new age mentality basically, and the different things that it'll help you with. It's supposed to like clear the ions or something like that. And being that it's kind of like a TV infomercial, it's very casual. You know, it doesn't go over your head, and it's you should take it seriously, yet with a grain of salt. There is a sense, enough of a sense of humor, where it's an enjoyable read, whether you believe the properties of this kind of lamp or not. It's still just fun to read, but it's still informative. It's this weird mixture of like, if you have a base of reference, you'll get a lot more out of it than if you're just like, oh, that's interesting, and a casual reader, it's more of a joke book type of thing. It depends on the reader what you'll get out of it. Like if you're familiar with like the chakras and the different things like that, you'll get something out of it. And it does have quite a few like different meditation techniques, where you light your lamp and you lay down and stick your like that, and it has actual meditations that you can record for yourself. Not quite the meditations that I would particularly use, because I'm very visual. I want to like traipse down through like fields and stuff, so they're very basic and you can build on them. So I was very impressed. I wasn't quite sure what to expect, but I very much enjoyed this book. Originally, it's under New Age crystals, and it's and it actually goes into like the creation of the rocks and the different. I just thought, you know, because all the ones I've seen were kind of that sort of pinkish hue, but according to this, rock salt in general, and it goes by the color of it when it's lit up, not when it's, you know, it all kind of looks the same static, but when you light it up, it'll either go towards more of the yellow range or towards more of the red range. And depending on your belief system, you try to find the particular range that'll work for you. So there's a lot, interesting information is like the creation and the geology of the salt rocks. Natural salt crystal has been credited with a range of curative powers, from air purification to migraine relief to protection against airborne germs. Mined in the foothills of the Himalayas, where they absorbed mineral elements that enrich them and imbue them with different colors, salt crystal lamps release healing negative ions into the air when turned on. Like the energizing negative ions released in the natural settings of the mountains, waterfalls, or beaches, the negative ions emitted by these lamps increase oxygen flow to the brain, helping to alleviate depression, relieve stress, and boost daytime energy. These ions also naturally counteract the effects of electromagnetic waves we are bombarded from appliances like televisions, computers, and air conditioners. Salt crystal lamps have also proved to protect against airborne germs and can reduce the symptoms of allergies, sinus problems, brain fog, and insomnia. This book offers in-depth instructions on where to place these lamps in the home for maximum effectiveness, how to choose the optimal color lamp based on its color therapeutic benefits, and how to use them to enhance meditation, relaxation, Reiki, positive thinking, and chakra work. Oh, okay. I wasn't sure if she was French or Canadian French. Clémence Lefebvre is a specialist in the therapeutic use of stones and minerals. She gives lectures and workshops on the qualities and benefits of minerals, as well as natural methods for harmonizing the homes using techniques such as Feng Shui. The author of 2 books in French. She lives in Paris. So, I enjoyed the book. I did. And she does kind of go into like different, depending on your need, depending on the size of lamp you have, because I've seen some freaking huge ones too. I just have the little bitty baby one. She doesn't mention whether, electric lamp or fire lamp makes any difference, but I don't know. But they're really pretty when they light up. So I do recommend it. If anything, it's an enjoyable read. So thank you for watching. Do remember to comment, rate, share, and subscribe. And blessed be.